students, how are you all? Hope you all are safe and fine at your home. So students, welcome back in your mathematics class. This is class 9th, revision assignment 2 of chapter 2, polynomial. Today I am here with the solutions of revision assignment 2. So students, today we will solve all the assignment questions which is present in revision 2. First of all, we will take part 1. In part 1, first question was, if px is x square minus 4x plus 3, then find the value of p2 minus p1 plus p1 upon 2. So student, we will solve this question. So student, this is our first question. First of all, we have to find the value of p2. Then we will put 2 in the place of variable. Then it is, now again p2, 2 square means 4, 4 to the 8 plus 3. Then p2, it is 4 plus 3, 7 minus 8. Then it is p2 is equal to minus 1. Now we will find p minus 1. We will put minus 1 in the places of x. Then it is minus 1 x square minus 4 minus 1 plus 3. Then we solve it. It is plus 1 minus minus plus 4 plus 3. So it is 8. So now third part of the question is p 1 upon 2. Then it means 1 upon 2 whole square minus 4 1 upon 2 plus 3. Then it is cancel. Now we solve it. The square of 1 upon 2 whole square, 1 upon 4 minus 2 plus 3. It become 1 upon 4 plus 1. Now we will take LCM. It is 1, 4. Then it is 1 and 4. Here we have 5 upon 4. So students, now we have all three values with us. We will put in our given relation p2. It is p2 minus p minus 1 plus p1 upon 2. So we will put the values here. Then it is p2 is minus 1, p minus 1 is, we have minus sign here, so now we will put the value of which is 8, and p1 upon 2 is 5 upon 4. Now we will solve it. It is minus 9 plus 5 upon 4. We will take LCM here also. So it is 4, it is 36 and 5, then it is minus 31 upon 4. It is minus 31 upon 4. This is your first question. Now students, second question was, check whether px is a multiple of gx or not. We have to prove that gx is a multiple of px or not. So first of all, we have to find the value of variable from gx. So students, in question number 2, first of all, gx is x minus 2. We have to find the value of variable. So we will put gx equal to 0. Now it is, the value of x is 2. When we will shift this number to the other side, it is plus 2. Now the px is x cube minus 5x square plus 4x minus 3. We will replace the value of variable in it with 2. Then it is 2 cube minus 5, 2 square plus 4, 2 and then 3. 2 cube is 8 minus 5, 2 square is 4, 4 to the 8 and minus 3. We will solve it. 8 minus 4 to the 5 4 the 20 plus 8 minus 3. Then it is 8 plus 8 16 and minus 20 minus 3 is minus 23. So it is 7 and the sign for the bigger digit, plus minus minus 7. So now it means when the remainder is there with the value of 2, it means gx is not a factor of px. If we will get our result as 0, then definitely we can say that gx is a factor of px or multiple of px, but now gx is not a multiple of px. Third question, x show that 2x minus 3 is a factor of this polynomial or not. So first of all we will find the value of x from the given relation. So it is 3 upon 2. Now the polynomial is x plus 2x cube minus 9x square plus 12. Now we will replace the value of x. It is 3 by 2 plus 2 into 3 by 2 whole cube minus 9 3 by 2 whole square plus 12. Solve it. It is 3 by 2 plus 2 into 3 3 is a 9, 9 3 is a 27 and cube of 2 is 8 minus 9 into 3 3 is a 9, 4 plus 12. So students, after cancellation it is like this. Now we will take LCM. We will put here 1. Then it is 6 plus 27 minus 81 plus 12 4s are 48. So it is 81 minus 81 upon 4. It means it is equal to 0. Yes, 2x minus 3 is a factor of this given polynomial because now the remainder is 0. For what the value of m is this polynomial if x minus x plus 2 is a factor of px. Here it is given that x plus 2 is a factor. We have to find the value of m from here. So now students, question number 4. X plus 2 is a factor given. So definitely we will put equal to 0 and the value of x is minus 2. And the polynomial is given x cube minus 2 mx square plus 16. If this is a factor of this polynomial which is already given, definitely when we will put variables value here, it should be equal to 0. Then we will put value. So definitely it is equal to 0. 8 minus 8 minus 2m multiply by 4 plus 16. Then we will shift this number to the other side. It is plus 8 and here 16 minus, then minus 8m. It become minus 8. Here we have minus 8m. Minus 8m is present here multiplication. When we will shift to the other side, it will be present in division. So the value of m is plus 1. Question number 5 is factorized this given expression. We have to factorize this number. So first of all we will shift digit terms according to us. We will take square number in the front. This is, then we will take minus 2 as common, then it is r square plus r minus, when we will divide this number minus 2, then we will get our answer, and so it is 4 2. Now we have to factorize this with the middle term splitting. So we should multiply the coefficient of x square to the constant number. So it is minus 42 and then the sum of the numbers are given plus 1. So we have to make two numbers like this whose product is 42 and sum is plus 1. So definitely we will take 6 and 7, 6 7s are 42, but what about sign? Because in multiplication we need negative sign, in the addition we need plus sign. So we will take minus 6 and 7 as two factors. So definitely minus 2 r square plus 7r minus 6r minus 42. Here we will take minus 2 as a common, r common from these two terms, then r plus 7 minus 6 as common, and then it is r plus 7. Now we will take r, because r plus 7 is present common in these two terms, we will take r plus 7 as common and the remaining is r minus 6. So these are the factors of question number 5th. Now question number 6th. Student, this is your question number 6th. So we will solve first part of your question number 6th. which is 9y square minus 66yz plus 121z square. So it is clearly visible that this is 3y whole square and it is 11z whole square. So according to the identity, if we are applying a square plus b square and here we have minus, so definitely the identity is a square plus b square minus 2ab. This is your identity. So we will apply it and then we will check these two terms are correct or not. So a 2 into a is 3y, b is 11z and then plus. So now check it is equal to this or not. Yes, it is equal to this. Now we will close this property and then factorize a square plus b square minus 2ab. Then the identity is a plus b whole square, and whole square means it is multiply 2 times. So these are the factors of this given question. This is your factorize. Now the second term, it is clearly visible. It is second question, it is a square minus b square. We will take a minus b and a plus b. Question number 7. Expand. First part is this, second part, and in both the parts identities are there. We have to apply them. So student, this is answer number 7, part first. We have to apply identity. So first of all we have to know which identity will be applicable for this question. So the identity is a plus b plus c whole square, which is a square plus b square plus c square minus 2ab minus 2bc minus 2ca. Sorry, it is plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So now we will only replace the value of a here with minus x, b here with 2y, c with minus 3z. So minus x plus 2y minus 3z whole square is, we will put the value minus x whole square, 2y whole square, c is minus 3z whole square. So now plus 2 into a is minus x, b is 2y. Now this term plus 2 into y and c. The value of c is this. Next term is 2ca. 2c is this and a is minus x. Now we will solve it. X square minus x square is x square plus 4y square plus 9z square. Now we will multiply 2 2s are 4 plus minus minus 4xy. Now again plus minus minus 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12yz. Minus minus plus and plus into plus plus 2 3s are 6xz. This is your answer of part 1. Now part second, which is 4 minus 1 upon 3x whole cube. Now we know it very well, the identity which one is here, a minus b whole cube, which is a cube minus b cube minus 3ab and a minus b. Now we will put the values according to this identity. A cube minus b cube minus 3 into a into b and a minus b. So students, now 4 4s are 16, 16 3s are 64, and then it is 1 upon 27x cube minus 3 is cancelled with 3, then minus 4 upon x, 4 minus 1 upon 3x. Now we will multiply it. It is 64 minus 1 upon 27x cube minus, first we will multiply with this, 4 4s are 16 upon x, then minus minus plus, then 4 1s are 4 and 3x into x, 3x square. This is your answer of 7th question, second part. Now student, this is your 8th question with two different parts, and in these two identity is applying, and here we have a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So we will close this identity. So students, question number 8, part number first, this is your part number first. We have to factorize it. So the identity is a plus b plus c whole square, which is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. We have to convert this question in this identity. So we have 3x whole square plus 2y whole square plus 4z whole square. Now we have 2ab. If I am correct, then 2 into a is 3x and b is 2y. Now multiply and check it is equal to this or not. Yes, it is equal to this. Now next is 2bc, then it is 2y and multiply by 2bc, b and c, which is 4z. Now check they are equal to each other or not. They are equal to each other, but sign is different because we have minus here and we have plus here. Similarly, if we will write next term also, we will explain this 2c also, then it is 2 into c is 4z and a is 3x. So the negative sign is also not here. So what we will do, we know it very well which one is common factor here. Z is common factor here, so definitely z will be a negative number, so we will put z as a negative number. So now it is a complete identity. We close like this. So a is 3x, then 2y minus 4z whole square. So students, now we have whole square here. It means it repeat 2 times. So 2y minus 4z, then 3x plus 2y minus 4z. This is the factorization. Now the second part of this question number 8 is 1 minus 64a cube minus 12a plus 48a square, which is a minus b whole cube. Identity is a cube minus b cube minus 3abc and bracket a minus b. So definitely it is a cube minus b cube multiply minus 3a square b minus minus plus 3ab square, which is equal to this. It is clearly visible, so we will solve it. Here we have a cube is 1 cube and b part is 4a cube and minus 3a square means 1 square, b means 4a and 3 into 1 into 4a whole square. Check they are equal to this or not. Yes, definitely they are equal to this. So it is a is 1 and b is 4a. A is 1, b is 4a whole cube. Whole cube means multiply 3 times. So these are the factor of this given question. This is your 8th question. So student, this is your question number 9. You have to factorize this given question. So identity is clearly visible, a cube and b cube. We know that a cube minus b cube is a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. This is your identity. So we only replace the values. First of all, we know what is the value of a, what is the value of b. So it is a whole cube and here we have root 2b whole cube. When we will solve it and multiply 3 times, then we will find the result is as 2 into root 2b cube. Now we will shift all these value in this identity. It is a minus b and a square plus ab. When we will multiply, it is root 2ab and then b square. B square means root 2b square. Then it is 2b whole square. This is your answer of question number 9. So student, this is your part 1. This is your part 1, all the solution up to question number 9. So you have to do all the necessary correction in it and then do all the question correct. Thank you. Have a nice day. Now solution of revision assignment 2 part 2. In part 2, question number 10th, the polynomial px is given. When they divide by x plus 1, leave the remainder 19. It means when we will divide this number with the x plus 1, leave the remainder 19. Find the value of a. Also find the remainder when px is divided with x plus 2. So student, this is your given polynomial. We have to divide it with x plus 1. So definitely x plus 1 is equal to 0. The value of the variable is minus 1. We will replace variable with minus 1, then minus 1 whole cube, then minus 1 square, minus 9, minus, it is a, minus 1 plus 3a minus 7. So now we will solve this. This is plus 1 because even number of power is there, and here we have minus 1, odd number of power is there. Similarly it is also plus 1 and minus plus a plus 3a minus 7. It is 1 plus 2 minus plus 3 plus a plus 3a minus 7. Then it is a plus 3a, it is 4a. 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 3 6 minus 7, it is minus 1. He said when we will divide this number, this polynomial with this, the given second polynomial, the remainder is 19. It means the remainder should be equal to 19 because now we got remainder this and they said that remainder is 19. It means they both are equal to each other. So what is the value of a? So we will shift this number here, then 19 plus 1, it is equals to 4a. It become 20 is equal to 4a. So now we will shift 4 to the other side also. Then a is 5. The value of a is this. Now the second part of the question is we have to divide it with x plus 2. So definitely first of all we have to find the value of variable which is x plus 2 is equals to 0, x is equals to minus 2. Now we will put the value of a in the given polynomial, then we will replace with value of given variable. It is x4 minus 2x cube plus 3x square minus a is 5. So we have 5x plus 5 3s are 15 minus 7. 5 3s are 15 minus 7. Now we will put the value of variable in the given question which is minus 2. Then it is minus 2 whole 4, then minus 2 cube, then plus 3 minus 2 whole square minus 5 minus 2 plus 15 minus 7. So now it is very clear and easy to solve this calculation. Now you will do this. Now the next question is question number 11 was if both x minus 2 and x minus half are factor of this given polynomial, show that p is equals to r. If these two are the factor of this, if we will take value of variable from here as well as from here and put it in this variable, it means a remainder should be equal to 0. Answer number 11. First factor is this, so the value of x is this. Second factor is this, so the value of variable is this. So first of all we have polynomial px square plus 5x plus r. So now with the first term it is p 2 whole square, then 2 plus r. It is 4p plus 5 to the 10 plus r. It is a factor, so it must be equal to 0. Now second one p 1 upon 2. P 1 upon 2 whole square plus 5 1 upon 2 plus r. Then it is p into 1 upon 4 plus 5 upon 2 plus r. It should also equal to 0 because it is also given that factor, it is a factor. It means both the remainder equal to 0, they should be equal to each other also. 4p plus 10 plus r is equal to p upon 4 plus 5 upon 2 plus r. So first of all we will take LCM on this side and then we will shift the numbers. So students, r is cancelled with r, and now we have 4p minus p upon 4 is equal to 5 upon 2 minus 10. We will take LCM on both sides. So we will take 4, here we have 4 4s are 16p minus p, here we have LCM 2, then 5 minus 20, then it is 16p minus 1 p, it is 15p upon 4, here we have minus 15 upon 2, minus 15 upon 2. So we will solve this. So here we have 15 ones are 15 on the both side, 2 ones are 2 or 2 twos are 4. So p cross multiply, p is minus 2. The value of p is minus 2. Now we will put the value of p in any one of the remainder which we have. So I will choose first, then we will put the value of p here. 4p plus 10 plus r equal to 0. The value of p is minus 2. When we will put minus 2 here and multiply with 4, then it is minus 8 plus 10 plus r equal to 0. Then it is plus 2 plus r equal to 0, and then r is equal to minus 2. Now you will see then p is also minus 2 and r is also minus 2. So definitely from equation number 1 and 2, p is equal to r. This is your 11th question. Question number 12 is simplify 2x minus 5y whole cube minus 2x plus 5y whole cube. We have two different methods to solve this question. We have to apply a cube minus b cube, and it is also possible some of the student apply that a minus b whole cube open first and then a plus b whole cube. So हम दोनों मेथड से कर सकते हैं. We will solve them together or differently. Both things are correct. So I will apply a cube minus b cube, which is equal to a minus b and a square plus ab plus b square. So a is this and b is this. A minus b, it means a minus b means this sign will be changed because minus is there. So when minus is put here, then minus 2 minus 5y, and then second one is 2x minus 5y a square plus ab is 2x minus 5y and b is 2x plus 5y and b square, which is 2x plus 5y whole square. Now we will solve this. It is 2x cancel with 2x, minus 10y is here. Now we have a minus b whole square. A square, it means 4x square. B square, it means 25y square, minus 2ab. 5 2s are 10, 10 2s are 20, minus 2ab. Now we will multiply this. 2x minus 5y and 2x plus 5y. When we will multiply them, it is a minus b, a plus b. Then it is a square minus b square. So it is 4x square minus 25y square. Now we have a plus b whole square, then 4x square plus 25y square plus 20xy. So cancel with each other with the opposite signs, and now we have minus 10y, 4x square plus 4x square plus 4x square. It means 16x square plus 25y square. 1 2 3. It is 4 3s are 12x square and 25y square. Correct? This is your answer. Question number 13 was multiply this given polynomial with this given polynomial. It is very easy. 13th question is this: we have to multiply these two terms. We have two different methods. First method is multiply first term with this, and then second term with this, and the third term with this, and then after all three multiplication at that. But and the one easy method is this: apply the identity. We know that it is clearly visible. Here we have a plus b plus c. Here we have a square plus b square plus c square minus 2ab minus 2bc, sorry, minus ab minus bc minus ca. So it is the identity of a plus b plus c. So the identity is a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc and these two brackets. This identity is already deleted from your syllabus. I just only want to show you that how we will do these questions. So here we have a is minus z, b is x and minus 2y is c, and then we will solve and check the all terms are correct. So we will put in it and then multiply. It is the multiplication of these two brackets. So a cube plus b cube and plus c cube minus 3a b and c. It is minus z cube plus x cube minus 8y cube, then minus minus plus, plus minus minus, 3 2s are 6, x y z. This is your answer. Now the question number 14. Question number 14 is find the value of x cube plus y cube minus 12xyz plus 64 when this relation is given to us. So it is very easy question. We have to find the value of this. We will take this and try to solve. It is given to us. We will take whole cube on both sides. Then it is x cube plus y cube plus 3xy, x plus y is equal to 4 4s are 16, 16 3s are 64 minus 64, and we know that x plus y is given minus 4. So we will put the value x cube y cube plus 3xy minus 4 is equal to minus 64, x cube plus y cube, multiply them, plus minus minus, 4 3s are 12, xy, shift this number to the other side, then it become equal to 0. So the value of this given expression is 0. So student, this is the complete solution of your assignment 2 of chapter number 2 with the both parts. You have to do your correction. Thank you. Have a nice day.